When an anxious person is married to an avoidant person, this relationship dynamic can be very stressful at times, and this relationship needs some balance. The problems in this relationship is that avoidants tend to be way more independent, need a lot more space, and they don't need connection as much as the anxious person does. And of course, the anxious person really loves closeness and reassurance. Well, this doesn't work all the time, right? So we got to find a way to balance this out. So here's some things you can think about. Establish regular check-ins with each other, and this helps the anxious person actually. So regular check-ins can provide a predictable space for discussing feelings and needs and reassures the anxious person. Use affirming language from especially the avoider to the anxious. Consistently express care and appreciation. Simple things like "I'm here for you" or "I value you" can really help relieve the anxious person's worries without overwhelming the avoidant partner. Okay, we're looking for balance and a win-win. And be sure that these affirmations are very genuine, okay, and very specific too. Number 3, set some boundaries together. Discuss and agree on boundaries that work for both people. The avoidant partner can express their need for space while committing to be emotionally available during agreed times only, okay? This mutual understanding can help both people feel secure. Practice active listening. When the anxious partner shares their feelings, practice active listening. Show empathy, understanding without immediately trying to solve the problem. This can help the anxious partner kind of like relieve and release their anxiety, okay? Communicate your needs very clearly. The avoidant partner should communicate their need for space in a very clear, non-threatening, reassuring type of way. Instead of saying, "I just need space," explain why it helps you when you have space. For example, "Space gives me time to gain perspective and to appreciate you more." Okay, that little bit of information can help. Engage in shared activities. So set aside time that you both engage in things that you both like versus being independently away from each other. This could be cooking together, watching a favorite show, that we're watching a series in our favorite show, or just finding something that bonds you two together, and then you can go off and do your own things later. Reassure each other during times of stress. Reassure that we're going to get through this. This doesn't have to mean the end of us when we're in a crisis. Also encourage independence, that it's okay for the avoidant to have independence, and also encourage the anxious person to have more independence and more of an identity outside of the relationship. Okay, if this doesn't work, definitely seek counseling, but implementing these strategies can help you guys feel a little bit more